This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Rice Owls, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Makes the catch. It's Sampson. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Raging Cajuns are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
They'll go to the toss. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Well, look at this. Instead of trying to pin their opponent deep in their own territory, the offense stays on the field to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. The Raging Cajuns get enough for the 1st down.
How about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
To the air, it's Collins. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's running free down the middle. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Owls. The defense putting points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Sampson. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds, marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Sampson. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this life hard on this run.
That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Like, they understand it's 3rd down. They understand the situation. They drop back. And I love the defensive back with vision on the quarterback. He sees it, right? He takes off the scramble. He's like, no, no, no. You're not getting this 1st down. Nice.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisiana.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Atkins. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So the Rice Owls offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Rice the back on the option to give. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He takes it at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Finds a spot in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Collins. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying play action. moving away from pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Fielded in the end zone. It's at... Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going right to work up top. Dumps it to the back. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Owls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To the ground with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On the run, it's Dupree. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking downfield, it's Collins. They'll run the screen. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chain.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the 1st down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They are perfect on 4th down so far in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Rush. Here's a heat. Grabbed behind the line, it's Alexander. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And the Raging Cajuns will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Price takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Punt is in the air. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Sampson. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give on the option. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the run, it's Dupree. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Collins. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Louisiana has it back, in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out, where are my playmakers? Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Raging Cajuns need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Collins. He'll take a deep shot here. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He's got it again. Runs through a tackle. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And the Owls line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Rush. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure.
intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of... You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Raging Cajuns are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Alexander. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Owls want to pick up the tempo.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Let's go. Looking to pass. It's Rush. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Wants to throw again. There's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Motion from the wide receiver. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Skips away from pressure. Oh, he's got a chance. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st